Hey everybody, Mike Freeland coming at you really quick with a training that I wanted to put together for our team to show pretty much how, or at least give a format that we can follow as far as piquing interest, edifying your upline, your leader or leaders, and ultimately getting your prospect to a three-way call so that your leaders can actually close the deal for you. So what we did was we put this together using pretty much the American sport, the American pastime, baseball, and we entitled it, as you can see, Bases Loaded. Now this is a very simple, repetitious format to use, but what it does, in fact, the more you do it, the more comfortable, the more better you'll get at it, and ultimately it's going to get you, your people, your prospects, to someone who can close the deal for you. Now, of course, this can be done in any format, but I'm just giving you guys a guideline to look at to get to kind of, just keep yourself going into the same format so that you will get comfortable and you'll get used to it and be able to just spit it right out. So what you want to do first is you always prospecting, you always need new people to feed into the system. And once that is done, the first thing you want to do from home plate to first base is pique interest. And so what I did was I just gave a couple of general statements you can ask a person to get them interested, and at least to be able to present and start the process of getting them to your upline so that they can help you close the deal. So what do you say? If I could show you a way to, and here I give you a list of questions you can ask. Me personally, I love this one here: eliminate your residual debt. Never get a no from that. That always will get you to the next base. Okay, and if then you ask them plain and simply, do you want more information? Yes or no? Of course they're going to say yes if you're going to show them a way to eliminate that debt. The next thing you do then, ladies and gentlemen, is you simply pass them to your second base, which is pre-qualifying. The tools that we have in place, we have phenomenal tools to at least get the company in front of your prospect in order to get them, interested, closed, lose sleep, whatever it is, so that they'll even start asking you questions, which will be a great thing. Now, the pre-qualifying tools that we have, and all of us know this, we have the conference calls, sizzle calls, conference calls we have. You can send them to your capture page. If you have completed your own particular website that may have information about Gameloot, you can actually send them there. Or if you're familiar with or have recorded live webinars, you can send them there. These are all things that you can send. Some will be longer than others, some will be shorter. Of course, your sizzle call is just that. It's short. It's a short call. You can invite them to a conference call, which is usually about 30 minutes if it's live. And of course, you guys know that in your back office, you have recorded calls. And again, like I said, you can send them to your web page, be it the capture page the company has provided, and you guys know we have several, or if you've created one on your own, you can do that. From there, once they've seen that, what you want to do, ask the simple question: what did you like about what you heard or what you saw? Don't give them a question that they can, just play around with instead of giving you a direct answer. You want to ask them, what did you like about the call? What did you like about that you saw on my page? Which will then in turn have them contact or have them tell you exactly what it is that they liked. All right. Once you get that information out, the main thing is getting them to this three-way call. You pass it on, and the purpose of the three-way call is to step out of the way to allow someone who may know more, especially when you're just coming in, may know more, can answer the questions better, and you just remove yourself out of the way and allow that person, your sponsor, your upline, to close the deal for you. Now we have here winter, spring, summer, and fall, and you're going to see that once this happens, guys, your upline is going to bring them right here to home. Okay, another great thing that I have here is game parties and trainings. You can also, and there are quite a few people now that are doing home parties, and I just call them game parties, where they're actually doing a full presentation, and then even after the presentation, they're having trainings right afterwards to help people get in and get started quickly. So this is a general format that we all can follow in order to get someone, that you've presented this to, from first base back to home plate. Now let me explain to you, in addition, why it's a goal to get them to a three-way call. When you're talking to someone and you're sharing, most of the time, if it's friends, co-workers, whatever, this is you and this is the prospect. Between you two guys, there's a level of trust, even with family and all. Now, depending on what your relationship is with this prospect, if it's more business, they're going to trust you from a business format or from a business perspective. But let's say that this is family, or a friend that you hang out, watch sports with. You guys might go out to happy hour together, whatever. There's another level of relationship. Even though this guy may trust you and believe in you, the fact of what it is that you guys do together can determine ultimately whether they take you serious, or if they think you're just putting them on with something not worth dealing with. This is why it's great to have an expert, but you and the expert, and you edify this expert. The reason why you do that is because when you edify this expert, be it your upline or whomever, with your prospect, and you're talking about how great this person is, how successful they are, how busy they are, but they've set aside some time so that you can be, so that your prospect can talk to them. Your prospect gets more serious about this, because in their mind, psychologically, they've understood that this person that you're getting ready to share them with, or have them share the opportunity with, is someone who is very important, and they don't want to waste their time. So what you've done is created this level of respect before these two have even conversated, which means that your prospect is getting serious, your expert is always serious, and when they meet, your expert will be able to share and close the deal. Now, one side note, if you're going to present and you're going to do this, what you want to do is make sure that you and your expert, or you and your upline, have agreed to a time prior to getting the prospect on the phone, so that you guys will do a couple of things. Your expert will find themselves in a quiet place to be able to talk. They will know when to expect you and the prospect to be on the phone. And not only that, you can also tell your upline or the expert what you've discussed with the prospect, so that when the expert talks, he kind of know which way to go. Now, he's going to ask a couple questions, or she's going to ask a couple questions in the interim, but allow him to ask those, but he already has a mental chart, or mental playbook, I should say, so that when he goes to talk with the prospect, he has things to do, and he can make the prospect comfortable. The prospect will ask questions, and ultimately everything will close and be pretty straight for you guys. So now, the reason why I named different seasons, because it depends on the people. We say that the winter people are money motivated, spring people love to help other people, summer people love having fun, fall people are very fractional. You can start, once you start doing this and you ask the questions and all, you'll kind of know what category these people are part of, and that way, even still, you can present the information to your expert or your upline and give them a better idea who they're getting ready to talk to. The reason why we do this, guys, is because when you first get in, just like anything else, you're not 100% sure about what the company has to offer. You don't know the pay plan. You don't know what it takes to get to the different levels and everything right off. So you want to allow someone who is very seasoned in this to do that. Because the bottom line is this: you really don't have a story unless or until you have a check, or should I say, until you have a check, or in our case, you have income in your e-wallet, you really don't have a story. So what you want to do is allow your upline or whomever it is that you're going to present your prospect to, you want to not warn them, but you want to make sure that they are familiar with the prospect, what their interests are, how excited they are, and then by the same token, you want to make sure that the prospect realizes that he's getting ready to talk to someone that is very, very important, that is very, very focused, that is setting aside specific time to talk to them, and ultimately going to share with them some amazing information. Once you guys get this down and down pack, and you share it the way it should help, or should be shared, I should say, you'll find that presenting prospects to your upline is going to be really, really easy and simple, and ultimately your bases loaded, ladies and gentlemen, will be easy. Not only will it be easy, it'll be, second nature to you, and ultimately it's going to help you guys bring in potential business partners and get them closed the correct way. Hope this helped you guys out. Forgive me for stumbling a little bit, but I get excited when I talk about and make these videos, because I know what the potential is for anyone that use these and use these in a way to help build your business, how successful you'll be. So this is Mike Freeland. You guys take care. Have a fantastic day, and until the next video, we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.